Bill Roberts Chevrolet Pace Truck heads out of turn number 2, and we welcome you back to the Diamond of Dirt tracks. Two features in the books, 3 remain here on Night of Speed. And next up, it is the Cedar Creek Beef Jerky USRA Modifieds. Our feature class tonight, extra pay, $1,000 at the pay window will go to the winner. And your current point leader has the primo seat to get the party started. Ryan Middaugh from Fulton, Missouri has won 12 times this year, 4 times here at Lucas Oil Speedway. And he not only leads the points here at Lucas Oil, but Callaway as well. Lucas Dobbs won his heat, still looking for his first top 5 of the season at the Diamond of Dirt tracks. He will start in second. Tracy Wolf starts P3 with Lane Whitney to his outside. The 75L had a good run during his heat race. The 4-time Lucas Oil Speedway champion Jeff Cutshaw starts inside row 3, and J-Rod Jared Martin outside of him from Republic. Second time back for Kerry Davis from Parkville, Missouri, starting inside row 4. And the first time ever for the Carthage, Illinois native in Austin Becerra. The number 22 will start outside of him. Back in row 5, Chad Lyles got 2 wins on the season. Toby Lindell out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, returns to Lucas Oil Speedway in the 24. Jason Pursley's from just down the road in Hermitage, Missouri in the 38C. He's flanked by Greg Scheffler from Pittsburgh, Missouri, and Tyler Brown and Chad Stouse round out the starting grid for the 25-lap A main for the modifieds. And Doug, whenever Ryan Middaugh, Button Buck, the shirtless wonder, whatever nickname you want to call him, is on the front row, he very rarely gives it up. Now, with that being said, in his heat race, he was matched lap for lap with a couple of drivers out there. So while we're used to seeing him when he's on the front row picking up the victory, may not be that easy tonight because Lucas Dobbs was pretty darn fast. Lane Whitney had a good showing, and there's a couple of cars a little bit deeper that we know can win.
Yeah, and Jeff Cutshaw, another one, a veteran who has been on the way back. Man, he hadn't raced for a long time. He got it back together last year, and for a few races this year, he's been doing it on a whole lot more regular basis, and he has shown that he has still got some speed in those tires.
So Ryan Middaugh and Lucas Dobbs side by side on the front row.
Middaugh, your points leader coming into tonight on a 21 car from Fulton, Missouri. Lucas Dobbs, the El Dorado Springs native, as they come around out of turn number 4, green flag flies. Got a young flagman up there tonight.
Needs a little bit of booster seat help from Mike Striegel to get him over the bar, just so he can see the track, and we will wave the green in the air. And no surprise to anybody in the stands that's seen Ryan Middaugh run, he gets out to a 5-car length advantage. Tracy Wolf now looking to the inside of Lucas Dobbs. The battle for second wages on, and the battle for fourth is just as hot with 2 drivers we don't typically see here. J-Rod, Jaron Martin in the 33, and a first-time drive for Austin Becerra from Carthage, Illinois, running in the 22.
Going to remind Mike, don't drop the flagman instead of the flag this time, as it is Ryan Middaugh checking out as he comes around. Now Becerra, the 22, shoots the gap between the two, jumps from 4th spot to 2nd in a heartbeat as he comes around here tonight. Now he has the 21 of Ryan Middaugh in his sights, and a lot of laps yet to continue.
And that was a big-time slide job by Becerra to get around Lucas Dobbs and grab 2nd away. Now Tracy Wolf looks to the inside of Dobbs. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th underneath the flag stand. Boone's Barbecue caution will come out, and you see the car spinning to the inside. That is the 75 of Lane Whitney, who had a great run through the heat. Whips it around over in turn number 2. Brings out the caution for the first time for the modifieds, as he will get back out on the track. We were talking about Austin Becerra. He currently leads the points at Lee County this year. He won the championship there. He won it at 34. He won it at Adams County all last year. He started out the season. He's got 21 victories, as you see Lane Whitney back out on the track. But for Austin Becerra, he started out the year with a win at Northwest Florida Speedway, won at Southern, won at 34. He's won at CJ Speedway. But this is his first time ever at Lucas Oil Speedway, getting ready for the USMTS show, and the 68 of Kerry Davis will stop on the top side of turn number 2. He gets tended to by the Hobby Time Motorsports safety crew. His first time here was 2 weeks ago when he finished 6th.
Yeah, Austin Becerra has had a great run. I've been following. Of course, I follow Lee County Speedway for some reason. That would be my home track, and man, he has had some incredible runs up there and has shown that he is definitely here to stay. But Austin Becerra doing an incredible job. Can he catch Ryan Middaugh? We're going to find out.
If there's anybody in that front 5 that can do it, just seeing how he manhandled the traffic to get to 2nd, I would say he's got a pretty good shot at it. Kerry Davis in that MB Custom chassis back out on the track. Gets his spot back after stopping to the top side of turn number 2, and now they've got him all lined up back to the Delaware double file restart, and Becerra will pick the outside, putting Tracy Wolf to the inside. Got a feeling Ryan Middaugh may be under fire here in these opening few laps. And it may be out of the gun from Austin Becerra, who had worked his way up to 2nd.
Yeah, he's got competition, Becerra and Wolf, right there in that 2nd row together as they come around. Green flag in the air. This time, Middaugh off to a great start.
Becerra 8th to 2nd in 3 laps. Rim riding around the top. And a spin by the 24 of Toby Lindell. He will park it on the infield. He's off the track. Mike Striegel looks him over to see if he'll get back underway. We stay green for now, as he will get it fired back up. Starts to inch his way back towards the track, does the 24. And he is under fire, and now he will go from green to dirt, and we stay green, with Ryan Middaugh a 2.5 advantage over Austin Becerra.
It is Middaugh as he catches that 24 car after he gets it fired back up. It is the 21 of Ryan Middaugh coming around. Now the battle here in the pack. It is Lucas Dobbs, the 23, and the 68 of Kerry Davis as they battle through for that third spot here tonight.
Dobbs will lose a couple of more spots as he gets taken over by the 68 again, and Kerry Davis getting around him. Jeff Cutshaw does the same thing. Lucas Dobbs will drop back even further. He is now back to 6th. Beforehand, trying to find Toby Lindell in the pits, the pilot of the 24. He kept his car in the hauler right up until the very last minute. The way this race has gone, he may have wished he would have left it there. He spun out once already in turn 1. We were waiting on him to get back underway, and once he did, he spun around again over in 2, so he has now parked it on the infield. The night for the 24 is done, and the night for Jeff Cutshaw has been extremely interesting. Him and the 68 have traded paint on more than one occasion. That's Kerry Davis right behind the 98 right now as Cutshaw drifts up on the track, and Davis goes back to the inside.
Cutshaw in that 4th spot. Davis in 5th. Here comes the 21W of Tracy Wolf in 3rd. Cutshaw goes around Wolf, takes that 3rd spot away. As they come up, he has Austin Becerra and Ryan Middaugh in front of him, but it is Jeff Cutshaw, the Bolivar, Missouri native, your 3rd spot. But he and Davis still battling for 3rd and 4th.
Best finish of the year for Jeff Cutshaw was a 2nd back at the Cowboy Classic on Show Me 100 weekend. He now has his hands full with Kerry Davis, disposes of him for the time being, but I don't think those 2 red cars are done with one another yet. Kerry Davis is continuing to go lower and lower on the track, trying to find some type of grip to pull up alongside the 98. With all of the rain that we mentioned in the pre-race that came through earlier, this track has stayed nice and brown. The crew did a fantastic job. Sometimes in years past, whenever we get as much rain as we did, it typically ruts up over in turn 3 and 4. We have not seen that yet, as Greg Scheffler starting to go a lap down to Ryan Middaugh. He has now stretched it out to a 2.5 second advantage over Austin Becerra in 2nd.
It is Middaugh on the move. He has the 21 in that past, and he has got him a lap down. Ryan Middaugh, the Fulton, Missouri native, is up front and running away with the lead in second. That belongs to Austin Becerra. Becerra in third, Jeff Cutshaw. Cutshaw and Davis still having battles back for that third spot as they come around.
Lucas Dobbs, this is 5th, 6th, and 7th. Lucas trying to hang on to 5th right now. Ahead of the side-by-side battle is Jason Pursley to the inside. Wolf to the outside. Dobbs will hang on to it with 8 to go.
It is Lucas Dobbs and Pursley. Pursley now side-by-side with the 21W of Wolf, trying to take that position away. That is Tracy Wolf in 6th, Pursley in 7th. Now Pursley looking to take that away from the 21W of Wolf.
Hasn't been Jason Pursley's year this year. He's had some tough breaks. He's finished 2nd on 2 different occasions, 9 total top 5s. And Tracy Wolf, who was battling in 5th and 6th, decides the Pizza Glen rides night is done. He heads back to the pit, and Lucas Dobbs doesn't have to worry about Tracy Wolf anymore, but he does still have Jason Pursley breathing down his neck. As
they come around this time, it is still Ryan Middaugh and Becerra 1 and 2 as they come through. Lucas Dobbs, the 23, and Jason Pursley battling for position as they come down. Pursley in 6th, Dobbs in that 5th spot.
Inside 5 laps left. Continues to be Ryan Middaugh out front, and Lucas Dobbs has given up his top 5 spot. Jason Pursley has gotten around him to the outside, and now Chad Lyle, his first trip to the Diamond of Dirt Tracks in the number 18 from Oak Grove, Missouri, a 2-time winner in 2023. He now starts to reel in Lucas Dobbs in the 23. See the flickering of the yellow light on the track? And it is for Greg Scheffler in the 21, the Pittsburgh, Missouri native. Currently 6th in the point standings with 2 top 10s. Slows the pace down as the Boone's Barbecue caution comes out again. So Greg Scheffler, top side of 1 and 2. He will make his way back to the pit area. The former B Mod driver, that GRT chassis he's got, a big change between a B Mod and a modified. With the 3-link rear end in the B Mod, you've got the 4-link suspension set up in the A Mod. There's so many different things that you can tune on and make your car handle better. But on the flip side of that, so many things can go wrong as well the more you twist and turn. And Greg Scheffler actually had to call GRT a couple of weeks ago and get some help in getting that car straightened back out. It helped for a week, but his night done tonight. It has been all Ryan Middaugh up front, the 4-time winner. He won 2 weeks ago. He leads the points at Callaway. He leads the points here. And at last check in the United States Racing Association, he was the current national point leader as Jeff Cutshaw has jumped up into the top 3. He sits in 3rd right now. He's on the podium. The former 4-time champ at Lucas Oil Speedway and 7-time champ overall. Lined up nose to tail, Ryan Middaugh. Didn't want to see the caution come out because it gives the 2 cars back behind him a chance as the laps are winding down. Becerra up over the cushion off of turn 2. That's going to cost him a spot as Cutshaw looks to the inside. Can't pull the slider through turns 3 and 4. Davis is still there in the 68. He has to lift off the loud pedal. Becerra is back on it. Around Cutshaw again he goes. Grabs the spot back that he lost on that restart. Ryan Middaugh at one point in time had a 2.5-second advantage over Austin Becerra. It's now down to a 2nd after the restart. And Jason Pursley, who's up into the top 5, he wants to climb 1 more rung on the ladder as he looks to the inside of Kerry Davis. White flag is out for Ryan Middaugh. Button Buck, a 4-time winner on the season here at the Diamond of Dirt Tracks. He has won 12 times overall. One last charge from Austin Becerra, and he will fend him off, and Ryan Middall will win for the 5th time. He's got one for the thumb. Came into the evening with a 181-point advantage, and that lead will build in the points battle as Ryan Middall wins yet again from here at the Diamond of Dirt Tracks.